Hey, Susanna. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this because the last time I tried, nobody could get on with my links. So, and Chris is being a butthole, so he's down in the basement. I figured, you know what? I'm just going to come up here. We were doing a video together, and he was being a pain in the butt, let me tell you. I think he can only handle a few things at a time, especially like he doesn't like to do the videos as much as I mean, I know we have to do them, but I don't think he knows what to say sometimes. So he just, Hey, Joe Morgan. What's up, people? It's so rainy here. Oh, you went shooting with your dad? I bet he had a good time too, because he got to spend time with his son. So it means a lot to us parents when they want to spend time, when our kids want to spend time with us. TH2. I thought y'all be not wanting to get on since you were on earlier with Radioactive, but it's rainy here. We did one video and we were at each other's throats. So I'm done. I'm not going to ask him to do many videos because I don't know if he's just nervous or he doesn't know what to say, but he did it. But we were arguing and I wanted to kill him and he wanted to kill me. So I'm leaving him alone now. He went downstairs. I don't know what he's doing. He brought his drill down there. Yeah. 100-year-old pistol. Oh my God. I can't wait till I can get out there and practice with mine. It's just, I'd have to go to my parents because they have over 50 acres of wooded land and I can't hear this. It's just not good here. But yeah, I finished up a video that I did. It's uploading to my Thrive site. It was, oh my God, it's so good. So good. Even Chris, my kids ate it. They ate so much, there wasn't much left for Chris, the poor guy. So I'm uploading that video and I think I uploaded the one, I can't even remember now. Let me see. I don't know. I know I did. And then I pulled out I got all these recipes from the Thrive website. So I pulled out all the ingredients that I had that I could make those recipes with. So I'm going to be doing videos on those. I've never tried them. Some of these cans I've never opened yet to try them. So this will all be me trying it for the first time. And I have to say, Joe, that the Thrive seasoned chicken slices are the bomb. I haven't tried the grilled. I opened them, but I haven't tried them. But I have like 20, 30 cans almost of the chicken seasoned slices. And they're going on special for June, which I'm trying to figure out if I can post the flyer. I'm not sure they're going to send us another flyer that'll be more user friendly, but hey, Catskill, New York prepper. So, what are you doing?
I don't know. It looks like you're doing a live.
No, what are you doing?
I was just cleaning out my tackle bag.
Oh, you're not going to work on the stairs?
I'll go downstairs and start that.
Yeah, I know, because you had said the other day you could do it without the rain stopping you.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't have any light in there, so once you get in that hidey hole, well, you have any hanging lights or something?
No. Well, I got one hanging light.
We also have the one that was with the house, that metal one you could plug in. That works. Well, do whatever. Do whatever. I'm not going to bother you for the rest of the day. Not bothering him for the rest of the day. And I'm going to shut the door because if he runs anything, it'll be loud. Like when he goes down and does his boxing bag and he leaves the door open, it's loud. The whole house is like, you can't hear anything because he don't just tap it. Yeah, Catskill, New York prepper. Hello. Is it raining where you are, Catskill? It's pouring here. It's been like this since yesterday. Oh, you're branding canned cherries. Canned brandy cherries. Oh. Are you doing a video on that? Huh. Yeah. So what's up with everybody else? I mean, I just didn't want to try to do any more videos with that man today. No. We both wouldn't make it. There'd be a domestic problem here. It would probably be the domestic problem. Yeah, so I'm not doing much today. We got a lot of the stuff downstairs. I got to find a place for that. Those boxes there are I ordered them from webstaurant.com a while back last year, and it's a plastic see-through tray with a lid. One box is the lids and one box is the trays, and it's like 4 compartments. Like you can do, like in the stores they have the fruit and crackers, and they're like a little snackable, lunchable. Well, I bought them, and there's like 600 in there. But we brought them upstairs to sell them or get rid of them, and because they were just taking up a lot of. I may just bring them back downstairs and keep them for an emergency or something. $500 rounds. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know. I was just seeing if anybody was. I didn't really want to do anything else. I don't know. I don't know. It's so blah. I could watch TV. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Deborah E. So I did do some work on I did create the Thrive website. So if anybody wants to go over to that one, I'll put, let me see. I'll put the link over to the new Thrive site. It's strictly going to be Thrive. I'm not going to be talking politics, or I'll be posting announcements on there. Like the sales, which I'm trying to figure out the sale flyer, how to, because they sent it in a PDF format. So I'm trying to figure it out. I was trying last night, but that's my new YouTube channel in the link here for my Thrive Life. It's strictly going to be Thrive. So if you're not interested in Thrive, you don't need to go over there or whatever. If you want to subscribe and get my subscribers up, that's great. I post most of the time. I'm going to post, if I make a recipe, I'm going to post it in this Lazarick Homestead anyway. So that same recipe will be over at the Thrive site. Because I like this site for recipes, so I probably post them in both sites. But yeah, I'd like to get that site up and running. Trust gave me a good idea about doing like diabetic recipes using the Thrive. So, oh my God. And the one I posted today, or that's getting posted, yummy. Even my kids liked it. So I found a few more. I found one for a breakfast burrito, which I've never made a breakfast burrito. I always got mine at McDonald's. But this one is a breakfast burrito. This one is baked Parmesan chicken bites. Chicken quesadilla. And their chicken is so fabulous. Macaroni and cheese. Crunchy barbecue ranch chicken wrap. I just have trouble making wraps. My daughter had to show me. Tuscan meatballs. And then I found this recipe on a YouTube channel I follow called Cheesy Meatballs Casserole. It's low carb. So I might make that using some of my Thrive ingredients like the mozzarella, the Parmesan. It calls for ground turkey. I don't have that, but I have ground chicken, I think, but I didn't care for that. So I don't know. I may just use ground beef. Susanna, what kind of lives? Come up here and talk about it. Come on. Hop on here with me, girl. I'm subscribed to you, so you can't get away from me, girl. Nope. Thank you, Joe Morgan, for watching all of our stuff. You're going to see, I was getting a little aggravated with Lazarick in the video we just did with the buckets because we had a whole discussion weeks ago about these buckets. Okay, and I explained to him I didn't want to use our food grade buckets. I wanted to use Home Depot buckets. He obviously didn't listen to me because when I asked him to go down and bring buckets, he brought me the food grade brand new ones. Got pissed off at me because he don't listen to me. Then he's doing the video at the table, and I think because he's just not used to being on camera, like on the moment, and having to think about. And I had the same problem when I was doing my videos. I ramble and I don't know what to say, so I get it. But he just, yeah, Suzanne. Oh, I forgot to put the link. Oh, now this is where we had trouble the last time, remember? So let's hope I do it. See if it goes on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'll put it here too, where you can actually. Let's hope this works. This didn't work the last time. Remember when Trust was trying to get on? Oh, please say it works. Because I have my YouTube open and I have it muted, and then I have the StreamYard open. So let me know. Do you guys see the link? Oh, she did. Okay.
Hi.
Did it right. Okay. Yeah, girl. So tell me what's going on. What are you going to put on?
So I've been thinking about this for quite a while now. And it's it's going to be about like paranormal things and stuff like that.
I love that stuff.
And so I'm looking, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for guests who, because I've been into these things for like a really long time. I'm looking for guests who are really knowledgeable in these things so that I can have a really good conversation with them, and that they, people who are very, they can refer different links and books to people.
Yeah.
That.
I'm excited. I don't know much about it, but I've watched TV shows where they go in with their little machines and check the EMPs and all that, or I don't know, but you know, when they first started coming out with all those shows like Ghost Hunters and whatever.
Yeah, I noticed that there are still a lot of people who really don't understand or know about a lot of things. So
I don't.
I really want to start something to inform people better about what goes on in this world.
Hi, Tinfoil. You got to listen to Susanna because this is exciting. I'm going to tune in because like I said, I don't know anything, but I love that stuff. I believe that there are things out there.
Yeah, there are a few subjects right now that I have in mind to start with. And yeah, so basically that's what I'm doing now, is just looking for people to have on the show.
that would
And
give
then-
information, because I don't have
Right.
information to give, but I will watch it and I'll hop on if you need people on, but
Right.
I
Yeah,
will.
and then that's the other thing. I'm no, I will be screening people before they come up, and
Yeah.
like I know you, so of course I'm gonna let you on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Your support.
this is something I've been thinking about for a really long time.
You should do it. Hey, Bella. Welcome. Everybody's coming in. You must be as bored as me because it's raining here and I don't want to deal with Lazarick right now. He pissed me off earlier. I'm better off being silent, or I want to just hurt him.
Hi, everybody in chat. Everybody who just came in. Hi, Bella.
I was telling Susanna that we were trying to do a video on the poop and pee buckets that we had sitting over there, and I just wanted to shove them in that bucket and close the lid. I swear to God. It was irritating.
I just watched your video. I think a few of us did. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I hope more people buy that chicken because it really is good. You know what? It was so good that I was eating this tiny pieces out of the can. I would just kind of let them sit there and, in my mouth a little bit and then just kind of eat it. And it was really good.
The chicken ones?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't even say enough about the season. I've only tried the seasoned chicken slices. I did open my grilled ones today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Let me tell you all, I am not joking. They take like fresh chicken, like right when it was made. And there's a sale coming up in June. I am ordering the crap out of that chicken slices one and getting my stuff. I'm thinking about ordering the big cans. I usually order, like I said, I only order the pantry size, but
right
now the red peppers have been out of stock for so long now. My very first order, when I was not a consultant, I was just somebody looking at it for the first time. I bought a number 10 can because I didn't know the difference between the two yet.
Right.
The red peppers. And I guess it was when they were in stock. I'm so glad, because a lot of these recipes, like this breakfast burrito, has the red pepper. So I can still make it. And I have red peppers until they come back in stock, because I'm still waiting on my February or March order that I placed my red peppers. And they keep saying it's back ordered. But so at least I have that one number 10 can of the red peppers. But you guys, if you are at all interested in Thrive, I'm telling you, the chicken slices are the bomb.
Yes, they are. I didn't expect, when I first opened it, I thought, I'm just going to taste, a little piece here. It was really good. I kept eating.
My kids even ate it today. They ate so much that they didn't leave much for Chris at all. You got this tiny little wrap with just a couple pieces of chicken and bacon because they ate it all. I did not think we were going to eat it.
I put a couple of ideas up there too, besides the tortilla. I didn't know if you wanted to hear that right now.
Yeah.
So I guess,
I always have my notepad here.
Well, a lot of people also use cheese wraps.
Cheese wraps? Yep.
Right. Yep. They use cheese wraps.
It's like fathead pizza, isn't it?
Huh?
It's like the fathead pizza. It's like pizza made with a thin layer of cheese instead of crust.
Right, but it's they sell cheese like the round cheese, kind of like tortillas, but they're the round cheese.
I've never seen them up here.
Yeah, they do have those. And there's what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and they could also use the lettuce instead of putting it inside. They could use the lettuce leaves as the wraps.
Yep.
That sort of thing. Yep. And they could also make their own cheese wraps if they know how to do that.
I don't know how to, but I agree with you, because when I started with my whole diabetes journey, I'm gonna put my Thrive link in here, guys, if you want it. But when I first became diabetic, let me post it in here. That's my Thrive Life link. But when I first became diabetic, I was looking up recipes for diabetics and keto. And I heard about wrapping things in lettuce.
Right.
I just never did it, Cucumber sandwiches too. They take the whole big cucumber, hollow it out a little bit, and put like meat and stuff
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
But that's a big cucumber to
Mhm.
try to wrap your mouth around.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
guess
I'm writing
and
this
guess
down.
what?
Cheese wrap and lettuce leaves. What else?
Somebody just walked in with my as my husband and my son went to my uncle's house today and picked up my order. So I have it here, and I'll be making that video with that Thrive video.
Ooh. Come on, Tin. Come on. Oh, I need the link, right? I need to put the link again.
Hi, Crazy Irish.
Yeah, come on up here. It's girls' day now. The guys had it this morning.
Hi, Jeff. Oh, Bella, I was on last night, but I wasn't on for a long time. I was only on for a little bit. Though I did ask Johnny Angel where you were, and then he got quiet.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Firefly.
Firefly. Hello, everybody. I put
Hi,
down in the
Kim.
basement because he was annoying me.
Well, you guys were talking about the chicken, and
Yeah.
I kind of got a couple of questions because I haven't ordered anything like that yet. And okay, so is it so dry that if I made a vegetable soup base, could I add that dried chicken in, like, and then re-dry can it? Maybe not so much with the O2 absorber, but you know that mason jar lid
Yeah.
thing. Okay, that
I'm
you
going to
can.
get it for you. Let me go get it. I'll show you.
Okay, because I do a vegetable broth that I make for my stash stuff. It's basically it's like a cup of nutritional yeast and then like a tablespoon of all kinds of other herbs and celery seed and stuff like that. And then I was thinking, what if I did my vegetable broth and I could have some dried meat because I have dried vegetables too from Augustin. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody can get Augustin at the old Wally World,
Yep.
So adding the chicken with the vegetables, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well,
and repackage it safely so you don't get any foodborne shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I first found out about, okay, so when you open these, okay, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. This is a brand new can I opened this morning and I didn't take any out. It comes right to the top. So they're little hard chunks, but they're cooked and then freeze dried right away. It smells like chicken.
So there's absolutely no moisture in them.
Nope. It's only chicken, white meat, and salt, and they have an oxygen absorber in there and a sealed metal lid on the top.
So then technically if you went to like say you did your vegetable powder mix and then you added a little scoop of some veggies, like say from Augustin or Thrive, and then the chicken, and then put the O2 absorber in there, put the canner lid on, and then pump the dry canner thing with the brake bleeder.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, because I do mostly dry canning, you guys. I'm scared to death of other canning.
Well, a lot of people use these right here, these ingredients, like the chicken and the celery and the peppers, and they put them in Mylar bags, seal them with their powdery sauces and whatever they want for a meal, like a chicken soup, and they will put an oxygen absorber in it, seal it in a Mylar bag, or they call them meals in a jar. If you look up meals in a jar, that's where I got some of my ideas that I have planned for doing videos. Using my Thrive, sealing them with the oxygen absorbers in my mason jars, vac sealing with the attachment, and putting them on my shelf. And it's like you can make a ziti casserole, you can make a soup, just dump it all in a pot with water, and you got it. They'll last for years on a shelf like that.
That's cool.
Because once you open one of these and you take the metal lid off, they're good for a year and a half in the can. Or if you want to take what you need and then just seal up the rest with an oxygen absorber in a mason jar, they're good for another few years again.
Okay.
In this right here, not opened with the metal seal, they're good for 25 years.
Oh, okay. See, that's even better.
Yeah.
I'm
So
really
that's what I'm
afraid
doing.
of not getting any protein, you guys. Not so much maybe for me, but I'm thinking my husband and my granddaughter. I only got one granddaughter, but I'm spoiling her rotten, okay? And I really worry about what would happen in a shit hits the fan, you know. I don't know. And I am stocking water, and I do have groundwater. I bought this property with you know, I don't pay for water.
Right.
You know what I mean? So okay, so if I do everything dry and and I got the pumper thing, you know, for the water.
I
Okay,
do it.
and okay, all right. Does
What's
that
good
sound,
about this
Susanna,
is
do you think I'm crazy?
no.
No, no, I don't.
What's good about
You
this,
know
I'm going
what?
to tell you, is you're not wasting. I'm finding that using this stuff, I'm not wasting food. I only take
Right.
out what I need for a meal, and I'm not throwing leftovers away at the end of the week. Same thing with the veggies, the celery. You buy a thing of celery or onions. My onions go bad fast. So I just take out the sliced onions that I need, and there's no food going in the trash. Because nobody thinks about when you're thinking grocery shopping for the week, you're not thinking about what's going to end up getting tossed at the end of the week because nobody ate it all.
Oh, good point, Millie. I'm dumping stuff out of my fridge every
All the
week,
time.
and there's only
Mhm.
2 of us here. I mean, yeah, granted, my granddaughter's here during the week and stuff, but I'm an overbuyer, you guys, because I went without a lot of shit during the 70s. Because I'm a late 60s baby, okay? So, and remember the 70s weren't fun. That was the birth of Hamburger Helper and Tuna Twist.
Yep.
To stretch the meals.
You can
I
make
ate
your
them.
own. With this
Yeah.
stuff, you can make your own, and then it's literally just the ingredient. There's no preservatives or anything added.
And no nasty, you know, oh
No,
yeah.
there's cheese powder when you want to make like a mac and cheese. You
Hi,
make
Sunflower.
you put your macaroni in the jar, your cheese sauce, your oxygen absorber, seal it, and you got a ready-made meal right there.
Hmm.
I'm going to be doing videos on this because I want to stock my shelves with things so that I can just grab a jar, dump it. And I did one video. If you go back on my playlist, just like last week, I did a ZD casserole using my Thrive.
And that's what I love about these too that I did.
It has cheese too.
You can put it in jars, or you could seal it. You can vacuum seal it. Either way is gonna work.
Yeah.
Well, and if you were making up a batch, you could do some in jars for bugging in and some in Mylar for light carry
Bugging out.
pack. Yeah. I'm not thinking that I'm gonna bug out, to be honest with you guys. But if anything's really gonna happen, it's gonna be an
They're
earthquake
lighter
and
to carry.
my
They're lighter.
structure is gonna fall in, is
Right.
what I'm thinking on a really big one. Because my house is only 10 years old. It's not made with old growth wood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people think, oh, well, you got a stick building and with brick, you know. Yeah, those trees were growing pretty damn fast and cut down in process. So, yeah, I think my structure's gonna fall in. Oh, and then my Cascadia car's about ready to blow up, so I'm gonna go buy me a van probably this weekend because I need something to live in for a few days, and if something does happen, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hello, disabled prepper. It's nice to meet you. My name's Tinfoil.
Hello.
Nice to meet you too. I've seen you on other shows, and
Oh no, that's scary.
I'm seeing disabled prepper on Prepping 101's live.
That's been a while back ago.
Yeah.
Every time I get on his, I mess up, so I quit getting on his. I have one question.
Yeah.
My best friend asked me this the other day. Let's say I'm cooking a crock pot of pinto beans.
Yeah.
I throw my ham hock in there and I throw my onions in it and I finish cooking it, whatever.
Hmm.
What is left over? Can I pressure, jar it up in the pressure canner? And if I can, how long would I need to let it cook before it seals?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to can it, but you would have to can it for the time that has the longest ingredient time. Like the meat, it would have meat in it because of the meat. So the meat usually is the longest time that I've seen. So you'd have to can it for that length of time.
Yeah, it kind
I
of
got
depends. It also depends on where you live, the elevation.
Yep.
So you want to look.
okay.
You might want to look that up.
Yep.
Okay.
You have to
I
where do
live
you live?
in I live in North Carolina, so I would be at 10 pounds.
Yep, same as me.
Okay.
So for meat, a pint is 75 minutes and a quart is 90 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
I done some beans the other day. I done a half cup for a pint. I'm gonna tell you, that half cup just don't go far.
No, no.
Right. Have you all watched ghost canning videos?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're
I'm
awesome, Susanna.
I'm just getting into to his videos. I'm kind of new to his.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what we're doing there. Is
Yep.
we're all new to this, and we're all doing it up on. Some of us are up on panel, and some of us are down in the chat, and we're all canning. Last time we did beans. Well, the time before that, and then this last yesterday, we did ghee or
Mhm.
butter.
Butter.
I started watching that last night, but something happened to my Wi-Fi. So now I started canning February now. Yeah, around February.
Oh wow, you've been busy.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Good
bit.
job. Good job. It's nice to see that people are taking things seriously.
And I've got my dry stuff out in the building. Now, this right here, that's green apples that I dehydrated.
Yep.
you
And made
know.
it into powder.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
ma'am,
did that.
I did.
I did that too with some apples. I did it with strawberries. So, and I did it with tomatoes. And I throw the tomato powder in sauces and stews.
Now, I haven't done the tomatoes yet, but my biggest request is the beef jerky. I bet you I've done dehydrated 5, 6 go rounds of beef jerky. And before I can get it out, I got family here snatching it quick.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did a video of me making beef jerky for Chris, my husband, and I used the Frenchman's recipe for it. Oh my God, so good. I did a video and I put the recipe if you go back to my videos. But the Frenchman, he's got a YouTube channel and he did that on YouTube and that's where we got it. And we liked it so much, we called the Frenchman.
Well, now,
Is that a prepper channel, Lee?
Yeah.
well, now, normally I come up with my own. Okay. Normally I come up with my own, but
Yeah.
I bought that right there. And I'm gonna tell you, that ain't bad. It's pretty good. It's a dry rub. But I'm not crazy about the dry rub.
Oh, you got to try the Frenchman's. Let me see if I can find his link and I'll
Ladies,
put it in.
I'm gonna get
Yeah, I was gonna ask
off of
you, Lee,
here.
if you wouldn't mind dropping that, because I'm still finding people, you know what I mean? I got stuck off in an island in YouTube.
I'm putting the Frenchman's link in there, Disabled Prepper. Go check it out. He does a fabulous jerky. And you can use it on anything else besides jerky, like your chicken and if you want to just cook dinner with that. Oh my God, it's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Well,
with
I think my next move, I'm gonna get into canning meats. You know, hamburger, chicken,
Right.
tenderloin.
This
Yeah.
guy's only got 61 subscribers and he has how many videos?
He just started recently. He is so awesome. He lives here in Massachusetts. Chris went and met him one day while Chris was at work, and Frenchman happened to be on a live stream. So Chris was out his way, and they met up at a Cumberland Farms gas station. And Frenchman
you-
just went and hugged him before even saying hi. He just gave Chris a big hug.
Oh,
Very cool dude. Oh my
well,
God.
maybe we need to get him on some other people's live streams so we can help build his channel. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah. He
People
works a lot though. He works a lot.
people that put out content, I salute you. Just like I salute, the fallen soldiers and everybody that fought for our freedom. You guys are awesome content creators. I'm actually jealous that you
I'm
guys
so
can
new at this. I only started in February. I'm
I
full of
don't. I just
baskets.
don't do videos because I can't cut them. All I can do is live streams. Hey, Pepper and Lake Fairy. Hey,
Oh, Brenda, hi, and Care. Is it
Brenda.
Care or Carrie? And Bigfoot. Oh my God.
Do we really need to get that
Bye,
guy?
Disabled Prepper.
Bye,
Gardner
Disabled-
Josh. He's an awesome dude too, Gardner Josh. You all are awesome.
We need to help
talking to all
that
of
guy
you.
though, Lee. We need to
Hi,
help.
Gardner Josh and
Carrie,
Bigfoot Pepper.
why mod not show its VIP? I don't know what that means, honey.
Bigfoot, guess what? I received your book today. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh,
isn't Bigfoot awesome in Lake Fairy?
yes, I love them. I prayed for people, and I found Lake Fairy over at Dangerous, and then she dragged me around, and I met all you, and I'm so happy now. No, I literally did pray, you guys. I was in a group that was just collapsing, being corrupted, and you couldn't even talk about the truth about what was going on because everybody was fighting like freaking high schoolers.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
try
it
to
was
keep it light here. I'm not a religious or a political person, so I really don't talk about that stuff because I hear it on other people's channels if I want to know.
right.
Here, I just like to get together with all you guys and just have fun and be upbeat, you know?
And chill, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I just
Brenda, I
love
love
you
you
and
too.
Susanna. You guys are you guys are the sweetest ladies. You guys just beam we're a real beautiful soul, and I'm so blessed. Thank you. So
I don't have a lot of important crap in my head because I'm not very knowledgeable about like one specific thing. I just everything I know I've gotten in the last year off of YouTube from like the Needy Homesteader and Linda's Pantry and Sutton's Days. That's where I learned everything. I mean, I didn't have a canner, I didn't have a dehydrator, nothing until I bought them when I watched their videos. Sutton's Days. Yeah.
that's cute.
Nothing until I bought them
It's good
when
to
I
see
watched their
you.
videos. Sutton's Days. Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I think someone's
Tactical, you must have a YouTube open.
I probably have the echo. Hold on. How are
Oh,
you?
my voice sounds like a frog.
Tactical, you must have a YouTube open. I probably have the echo. Hold on.
Oh, my voice sounds like a frog.
Okay, where is that coming from?
Let me make sure it's not me. Not me. There we go.
Yeah, she just needs to find the YouTube.
I forget
there's
that every
Trusty
time.
Todd, too.
Hey, Trust.
And Joe Morgan, good. Well, it's good afternoon, I guess. Yeah, everywhere.
I'm on a live because I wanted to wring Chris's neck because we were doing a video together and we just didn't jive. So I said, you know what? I'm going to leave the man alone. He's downstairs playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just up here because I don't want to do anything else.
Hi, Trust.
Hey, Trust in God, come on up here. Nah.
We love Tristan God.
Why does everybody think it's Ladies' Day?
It's not Ladies' Day. It's all of us day. So everybody get up here.
Yeah.
Hi,
Don't be a-
Firefly.
Don't be scared.
I may upgrade to the $20 a month where I can have 10 people, but not for probably another month. Hi, Firefly.
Don't be scared.
I
You
may
okay now?
upgrade to the $20 a month where I can have 10 people, but not for probably another month. I think Catskill, you have to mute one, the other one.
Married to the $20 a month where I can have 10 people,
What is
but
that?
not for probably another month.
I think you have to mute the first one you signed in on, the first YouTube. That's what I had to do. Where I had my YouTube up for the,
Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
Sorry.
'Cause I forget to do that. I forget to do that, and they tell me that's what I need to do.
This is why I never do a live because I'm not good at it.
Oh, you are great at lives.
be
I
fine.
haven't seen you forever, Catskill.
I
It's good
know,
to
good to see you.
I love you, girl. Last time it's been like since Dangerous Freedoms. It's been a
It's
couple
been a
months.
while.
Yeah.
Hey, sunflower.
Oh, I love sunflowers
I
too.
know.
What are you cooking? You got an apron on.
I am so I'm deep pitting cherries. I'm gonna do brandied cherries and cherry pie filling.
Ooh,
So it's like really like
bomb.
a long task just taking all the pits out of them. So I'm sitting here listening and typing and I'm like, why don't I just jump on? Then I could talk and I don't have to like try to type on my computer with these messy hands. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hello, Jeff.
Hey,
And that
Jeff.
was really cool. You're making oh man, cherry pie filling. Oh,
Yeah, Lee was like, "Oh, are you going to make a video?" And I was like, "Yeah, maybe." And my husband's in the back, which he might pop in. He was like, "She'll be wasted by the end of that." I'm like, I'm making brandy.
That's why I put Chris downstairs in the basement. I left him down there because we were doing a video on our pee and poop bucket lids that we got, and we were at each other's throats.
I would love to see that. I mean, I give you credit for doing it with your husband. I mean, I can barely even like function in public sometimes, so let alone a live video. Forget it.
I think because he doesn't do many videos. I do
Yeah.
most of them, so he gets kind of not sure what to say.
Yeah,
And we tried to do a talk about it on what we were going to say, but he tuned me out. I swear he tuned me out.
that's awesome.
I wanted to kill him.
I
You'll see
love
me in the
the
video.
idea with the Thrive. So like the mason jars with the pre-made dry goods, you could seal them.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. I actually did a video with a ziti pasta, and it was with all my Thrive ingredients. It was with the oh my god, the freeze dried ground beef and the freeze dried sausage crumbles.
Yeah.
You can take all of that stuff and just put it in a mason jar, throw an oxygen absorber, and seal it,
Yeah.
and it's good for years on your shelf.
Yeah. How do you
That's
know?
why I like the Thrive, because it's different ingredients, and you can grab some celery. You can
Yeah.
you can make a chicken soup with the chicken,
Yeah.
with the celery, with the corn, with the onions, and just grab a little
And it's
handful
really
of.
good, like when you rehydrate it and everything.
Oh yeah, the chicken tastes just like it was. Literally, what they do is they cook it and freeze dry it right away.
Yeah.
So all the nutrients and all that stuff stays in there, and so when you
Yeah.
put the water on it, it tastes just like a fresh piece of chicken.
Yeah. That
I am
sounds
so
awesome.
hooked on their chicken.
I have some Augustin Farm stuff just like in my long-term storage, but I'll be honest, I've never cooked or used anything freeze-dried other than like freeze-dried fruit, you know, but
Don't waste your time on the Augustin. I bought some Augustin
Really?
for someone. I think it was Alaska Prepper.
yeah.
It was a sale on the green pepper mix,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I opened
had
the
that.
can.
Yeah.
I opened the can, and it was this much full, and it was a number 10 can. And
yeah.
it was tiny, tiny cut up little bits. There was no big,
Like a chunk.
pieces. And you can see, look at what Thrive gives you. This is a chicken slice.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
this is huge, huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Their
yeah.
celery is like that. Their green peppers are like that. Their
Yeah.
corn is, you can eat I eat the corn right out of the can. I eat the onions like they're candy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds good. No, I'm definitely interested in it. You
I
know,
wouldn't even waste your time. I tried the Honeyville and I tried the Augustin Farms, and I didn't like them.
yeah.
And so years go by, and then I find out about Thrive on Elisa Sutton's site on her YouTube channel. And I started ordering monthly deliveries through her, but I was placing $300 orders a month. And I'm like, you know what? I could pay $100 for the consultant kit,
Oh, yeah.
and I could make money. And so I did that my
Yeah.
first month, and they sent me a deposit back on my own order.
Oh wow.
So I'm making money on my own orders. Yeah.
I mean, I do that with I have a lot of essential oils that I use for different things, but I don't really sell it or push it. But you make more money being like a consultant, you know what I mean? And you make, even on my own orders, like every year I have a couple $100 for free that I can use towards whatever.
Yeah, I just got, for the month of May, I just got $260 in free Thrive credit
Nice.
plus 2 emails that each email had a code for $25 off of my order.
Yeah.
Because the people that signed up in the order. And trusting God is the one that really pushed, because I've stated this many times. I signed up as a consultant just to make money back on my own orders. And my goal was to stock my shelves because these are good for 25 years when they're not open. So I wasn't looking to sell this to people. I was looking to stock up my shelves for when I get old and I'm at retirement age.
Yeah.
Because I'm 49. So you figure.
Oh, you're young, Lee.
Yeah, but these things last 25 years. So that brings me to in my 70s. That's when I'm not going to have a lot of money. I'm going to be on a fixed income.
Yeah.
And I'll have all this. And so I wasn't interested in selling. And then Trust talked about it, and he ordered, and then he started talking about it. And then everybody that ordered from me.
I never knew of it. I never knew of it.
So now I've got, like, in May, in the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 4 people sign up as a consultant, and then I got so many monthly orders and Susanna's one, she loves the stuff.
Yeah. Susanna, you like it?
Lee, I'm going to tell you a real quick story about why I was kind of scared of Thrive. Okay.
Yeah.
After I, became aware of what's going on, which was about 5 years ago. 4 years ago.
Thank you, Trust.
And I had found out that Bill de Blasio's wife had embezzled $680,000 as a Thrive consultant.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you can go back. It was in the Daily Mail. This was at early 2019. It's Charlene. Her name is different than Bill de Blasio.
Well, but his real name's different too, right?
Right, exactly. But she was, they're asking where all this money went. Also, at the same time, he brought her into the New York city government and put her in charge of some kind of a group to help inner city kids and stuff like that. And then there's another, how many millions of dollars she embezzled, but it was like 680 she embezzled from being a Thrive consultant. And see what I thought she was doing? She was buying all dried food to take it underground, because they get that special Willy Wonka golden ticket to the underground if something goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you've already bought all this dried food, what a better way to get into the underground, right? I got food, right? I mean, come on. Gotta think outside the tinfoil hat sometimes. The world is cray-cray.
Wait, I got a shirt. I got to show you tinfoil. Hold on.
And it's
Thank
really
you, Trust in God. I just want to say a big thank you to Trust in God. He is on top of these links. Send them all out. Whoever wants their link put out, let them know.
I'm grabbing that one from you, Lee, because now
Yes,
that I've got an honest face with a product.
Oh, yeah.
Loyal to the foil.
I love it.
It's a good one, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I have tried many things. I used to be a Pampered Chef consultant, and I loved it. But then
It's expensive.
and I still have a lot of my stuff, but it was in the 80s when I was with my boy's father, and we split up, and he took all my cookware and destroyed it. So I stopped doing it, and I don't. And I thought of Ava, but I don't like the Augustin. This stuff is worth the money. Don't waste.
Is it more money than Augustin?
It can be, yeah, some of it.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
it's so worth it, though.
Yeah,
The Augustin is crap. And I thought about getting a freeze dryer. Me and Chris ran the numbers.
Me too. It's expensive.
Hold on, I'm going to shut the door because he's drilling.
$7,000 is the one I was looking at, and my husband's like, "Well, I got other things I
But
want
you
to buy
also
first."
you got to put into account for it. You buy a freeze dryer. It has to stay away from you can't just put it near your dryer or your.
Yeah.
You have to have a better electrical outlet for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dedicated
to-
circuit.
Mess with the oil filter in that.
Yes.
Then
And they
you
break
have to get-
easily.
Yeah, and if you want to seal them in cans, you got to buy a can sealer, which is over $600 for a can sealer.
Yeah.
Well, and there's tin can shortage right now.
Yeah,
Oh, supposedly. So just to be able to find the
I couldn't
number
afford
10
all that.
cans.
and I
Yeah.
don't have the room for it, to be honest.
I
with
don't
you.
either.
I really don't.
Well, I feel
I got 3
stupid because
freezers downstairs. If you've been following my videos,
Yeah, no, I heard. I
I
have
I
got
have
2
more.
years of Augustin Farm because I was scared to thrive because of de Blasio's wife.
Yeah.
So here I've been prepping this last 4 years, and it's been primarily Augustin, and so I'm kind of disappointed now. But hey, it's never too late. I can get
No.
some Thrive,
Yeah.
stock up on some of those meats because I'm tired of buying canned hams. I feel like
the
I'm
meat is
waiting
good.
for the apocalypse of the zombies. I don't know if you watched Fear the Walking Dead, but a
I
canned
love
ham.
that show. I
The
watch it
canned
every-
ham, remember, it was like gold. Oh, they found a case of canned hams.
That's on my favorites list. I watched it the other night. I finally got caught up on Fear of the Walking Dead.
I love
that
Handmaid's
show.
Tale.
Oh, when they killed off the mom, I cried in that episode when she
Yep.
literally lured them all away from her children. It's like, you
Yep.
can't kill her off, not Madison.
Not Madison. No.
Oh,
no.
man. Oh,
I
that's
follow The
funny.
Walking Dead too. I can't wait for that to come back.
Yeah.
I binge watched that twice now.
Well, you can get a lot of little tips and things on little stuff. I mean, not every episode, but there's these little
Oh, I have.
things in there.
It
Just
helped
little
me
things.
start prepping. It helped me to see what I needed.
Oh.
I have to say, because I know who was it that was it Catskill was asking me my list of my favorites. So I'll just kind of throw some out there.
Yeah, tell me. I'm interested.
I cooked and opened because I had a lot of stuff I've been stocking, but I hadn't opened because I
Yeah.
was stocking it for my retirement. So I finally opened the ground beef crumbles and the sausage crumbles, and I did that in a video with my pasta and sauce. Fabulous. I did not have high hopes for that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it looked like pellets. Let me tell you, I made it in tacos and I've made it in pasta already. In 1 week, I made them both within the week. And
Wow.
oh my God. So those are good too.
Huh.
The onion slices are fabulous. I eat them like they're candy.
Huh. I love onions too.
Yes, me too. And the
Me
diced onions are tiny. Those are perfect for your meatloaves or your meatballs.
Oh, to not have to sit there and dice onions would be amazing.
Yes. So it saves time on cooking. You can
Yeah.
just get it all done. They have powdered sauces like cheese sauce. They have gravy mixes that are powdered.
Them
There's
beef
sour
consomme.
Yeah, bechamel.
Because beef consomme, I was just thinking with those
yep.
onion slices, you could make up really bomb little French onion. And if you didn't have much for bread, like there's those 2 mixed biscuits or whatever, 2 ingredients,
Oh, yeah.
something like that where you'd have like a hot soup with a little piece of bread,
They
Yeah.
have the beef one and they have a chicken one. They have a velouté or something.
What's that?
I don't know. I have never tried it yet.
That sounds very French.
They have the mozzarella. They have cheese shredded. They have the Colby Jack. They have the Parmesan.
How is cheese that's freeze dried?
You can't dehydrate cheese because of the oils, but you can
But if you
freeze
bake
dry
it, it's fine.
Oh yeah, you can rehydrate it in some water, or if you're putting in a soup, you don't even have to rehydrate it because the liquid from the soup's
Yeah.
gonna take care of it.
Oh, like a tortilla soup where you'd serve it,
Yep.
and then and you could use your
Parmesan in soup.
tomato
those cans are tucked
powders.
full to the top. I have some. I haven't opened yet. I can bring them over here if you want to see them.
It's okay. I believe
Yeah, because I was gonna make a breakfast burrito with all my Thrive. I got some recipes on the Thrive site because when you sign up, my site has all recipes from their chef and from people like consultants and customers that have made their own dishes.
Ooh.
So they'll post the videos and recipes up
Yeah.
there.
Do they tell you like say a cup of crumbles is equivalent to blah blah blah? Like that kind of
Yes,
thing.
I have a chart too that I'm going to
Yeah.
be putting in my next video, and it's all the ingredients and what the equivalent is.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I mean I'll follow recipes loosely, but I'm like a taster with everything.
Mhm,
you
me
know?
too.
So I wonder with like freeze dried, like how would I know with a soup? I guess you would just keep adding stuff a little bit more until you knew, you know?
Yep. It's so, I can't believe how much I'm not wasting food now. That was my big thing because I would buy onions and the bag of onions was cheaper sometimes than just one onion.
And they go bad, especially
They
in
were
the
going
heat.
bad. They were going
That's because you're eating last year's onions out of the field. They cold store them because I live in onion and potato country. They got these half dug out barns that are like, they look like they're a mile long, right? And it's just filled of potatoes and onions because they're halfway underground. They're a root vegetable.
Like,
But you're eating last year's shit.
You
And
are.
guess what? Last year's onions did not come out of the field like nothing came out of the field like it should have last year, you guys.
Yeah.
We literally got half of what we've planted.
Yeah.
And you notice your bread is molding really, really quick now. It's because we're using winter wheat instead of the summer wheat. Because the
Right.
summer wheat last year was just, well, it got wiped out.
Yeah, and then they
Oh yeah.
blew up those silos and everything. So
Yep.
Yeah. So
When I
do they
heard
do
about when I heard
powders?
Kimball and all you guys talking on your channels about the meat shortages and things like that, I have been focusing on ordering the meat because
Well,
whether
I
there's a
think they're going
shortage
to
or
be
not, they don't want you
rationing
eating it.
eggs. I think by January they're going to start rationing eggs. They're going to go, we're really sorry, we've got a shortage. It'll be right in the winter time where chickens don't technically lay. They have to have them in commercial farms and environments to make them think it's summer.
yeah.
So I see that coming right now. And I remember S&W green stamps. Okay, that's how that's how old I am. Okay, I
Well, they
just
have a
dated
good egg.
myself.
They have a good egg one here. It's fried
Eggs, get
scrambled egg
eggs,
mix.
you guys, and get the scrambled and the whole egg for baking.
Yeah.
That's you got to mix them up. But get this, because I
butter
seriously
powder.
see it. Oh, butter powder! I got tons. Well, see, I got Augustin Farm.
I
I
have
got
butter
to try.
powder. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a problem with keeping sour cream. I'll buy the smallest can of sour cream or a container, use it for a recipe, and then I throw the rest away days or a week later.
Yeah.
The sour cream powder, I've already gone through one can, and
great
it is
one.
fabulous. And that's going on sale in June too. So June's got a really good sale with everything that I already like. So I'm going to be posting a flyer on it.
I think TH2 wanted to come up. He said he was taking a nap.
I don't see him up here.
Sorry, I'm just
TH2, honey. I don't see you. Let me throw the link down again for you.
Yeah, come on up. You don't be scared of us women's.
I don't see you. I know. Like,
oh, this is a great live stream because this is something different to talk about.
Oh, there's a private chat here.
Oh, I sent you a private chat.
Oh yeah, I forget. See, I forget to look sideways.
Yeah, I wanted to let you and Susanna know how much I appreciate you guys, and I think you're the sweetest ladies ever.
I think you are. I love your voice. You just kill me. I just love when you talk.
Oh, I sound like a freaking frog from the Pacific Northwest.
Whenever you first came, when I first started going into Prepping 101 and I would hear you come on, I was just glued to the screen to listen to you.
Oh, no.
Because you would just talk softly and it was just hilarious.
Well, when my husband's home, he's gone right now. I don't know where I woke up and he's gone. He's probably out looking for a car for me.
Ladies,
like I said, the Cascadia is blowing up. So
I'm sorry, I'm going to jump off.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on, I got to put the link on there.
No, don't jump off.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll come back on. I'm trying to film a video while I do this. I'm so lazy with the videos. It's so hard.
Yeah.
So.
If you take your concentration off your canning, you don't want to do that.
No, I'm not at the canning part yet. But maybe I'll jump on later if you guys are still on. But it's nice.
Yeah, because I'd like to see the cherry sauce cooking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll jump back on. All right.
I'm really fascinated
Bye,
with
honey.
stuff like that. I've never made cherry stuff.
I didn't either. I just put the link TH2. Oh, there you are. I had it in there.
Here too.
I had the link in there, but I forgot to hit it hard, the enter key to get it in there.
TH2!
Hey, TH2!
Hi, Ten. Hi, Lee, Susanna.
Oh, it's so awesome to hear your voice.
Hi, TH2.
I love everybody in here. I was like, nobody wants to listen to me talk. Why? Why would they come up here?
Oh, I was excited you were live streaming. It's like, all right, I'm gonna have my morning cigarette with Lee and friends. All right.
You know, I think everybody that's new that decides to go live probably feels that way at first.
I
'Cause
just
they
don't want to
think what they have
overstep
to say,
anybody.
you know, oh, she's got the cherries.
Oh, she does.
And
The
two
Really?
cans of
pineapple is
cookie dough.
I
I
really
got
need
2
some
cans of
Thrive
cookie
now.
dough, shredded beef, the chicken, corn, green beans. Yep, I'm excited.
corn you can eat like a snack. You just take a handful out of the can and you just eat it. It's so sweet. And the pineapple is so sweet. My daughter took the can in her room and I wanted to just
Oh no, Susanna just kicked herself
oh,
out.
she took this up out. She'll be back.
Come back in, girl.
And the coconut, if you like coconut, they have these coconut bites that the coconut bites, there's not that stringy coconutty stuff. It's a soft, melt in your mouth coconut that is I ate the whole bag in one day of the coconut bites. I
did-
just have on
I
my
did the
order.
same thing. But this
Yeah.
this order, I got the 8 snacky pack.
That's what I ordered for this month.
Yes. Yeah.
My
and,
order was on the 28th, so I should be getting it pretty soon. I'll do it
I'm
unboxing.
gonna in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna order 2 more of the coconut snackies. As
Yeah.
I love
I
these
do
things.
have a link for people that want to order sample bags of things. There's not everything has a sample for it, but most of the fruits and stuff. So I can post that link too, where you could just go and order a sample. I did talk to a few people in one of my last live streams on, I think it was Trust Maybes on his stream. And I have Chicken Noodle that wanted to try something. So I did order a few snacky bags when I got what they wanted. So I'll be shipping them. But if you guys want some samples of something and they make them in the snacky bag, I can order them and get them to you, or I can, if I have them in the big can, I wear gloves when I handle food. So I could put them in baggies for you and ship them to you, because some don't have snacky sizes.
Ginger Ninja.
Hey, Ginger Ninja, Brenda, I like you too. Come on. up
Isn't
here.
Brenda sweet? That is the nicest thing.
I'm surprised you want to hear me talk. Chris don't.
I do.
Chris don't ever want to hear me talk.
Like I said, I was excited. Because I didn't see Trusting God was on. I was like, oh, I must have missed it. Darn it.
And you know what? He keeps telling me that one of his ears is blocked. So I'm thinking, well, then why are you forgetting everything I tell you if it doesn't have anywhere to go out the other end?
Did
How
he
are
have an
you
ear
doing today,
infection?
Sue?
I don't know. He don't go to the doctor.
You'd use some hydrogen peroxide in one of those bulb-like things, like for a baby, and you put that in your ear, and because remember, I nursing. I worked 2 years of ear, nose, and throat. Cleaned out lots of yucky ears.
I should do that. I don't have the bulby thing. I'd have to go down to the store and get one.
Yeah, and not 100% hydrogen peroxide. It's got to be like a 50-50 mix because you don't want to burn your skin.
Okay.
But it will loosen it up if you've got an extreme impaction. So, I mean, the over-the-counter
like
stuff
just a
will
month.
work, but it could take days for some of the over-the-counter stuff to work.
I'll have to get one of those little nose plunger thingies for babies.
Yeah, it's good to have something like that in your preps anyhow, I think, just in case you had to evacuate something from a wound, you could use the bulb sucker, I don't know. I mean, I've used it for weird stuff, so.
Joe Morgan, when I was 11 years old, I had swimmer's ear. And I was in the hospital for two or 3 weeks. I had to have a spinal tap. It ended up going into spinal meningitis after that.
Whoa, you had a deep ear. It was deep. Wow, because usually otitis media is on the outside.
It was awful because I had an earache, and my parents had 7 kids, and they never brought us to the doctor for little things, So days go by, and I was so hurting. I took and wiped everything off the fireplace mantle, I was in so much pain. And that's when they brought me, and it was a swimmer's ear. And then I was in the hospital for much longer than that because of spinal meningitis. Yeah.
So your ear must have swelled up to the point of closing then, yeah, because generally then we'd have to try to get in there if it's not too bad and get like a wick, like a cotton wick, and then you drop the drops of antibiotics that would travel down the wick into the almost enclosed ear opening, to be able to fight the infection and bring down the swelling.
We have a lot of deaf mutes in our family too. So
Oh, wow.
I was like, they were worried about that. And I've never had a problem since. That was when I was 11. Hey, True American Loretta. Hello.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi, Loretta, did we scare off Trusting God?
Where are you, Trust? Did you fall asleep?
And I don't think I've met you. Oh, go ahead, TH2.
Oh, go ahead, D10.
No, please. No, after you.
Oh, I was just saying hi to Loretta.
Oh. Poor TH2. He has to compete to try to talk over me. I'm sorry.
And me
I'm
too.
I'm just a chatty patty. No, I'm a chatty catty.
I know. Oh,
How are you doing, TH2?
yeah. Is
I'm
it
okay,
raining
just-
anywhere?
No, it's nice and sunny and 58 degrees.
Oh,
Ooh, what
I love
part of the United States? East Coast, middle?
Ohio.
Ohio. Oh.
Buckeyes or Buccaneers or something?
Buckeyes.
Yeah. I dated somebody that was from there. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Every weekend he would watch the college footballs from there. I think it was college. Yeah.
Well, I heard Ohio got that Bigfoot bounty now. Lake Ferry and them guys were talking about that the other day, and I was thinking about that. Are they doing this so that somebody can actually catch one, and then they can prove that we came from the Neanderthals and the Big Bang and try to discredit God?
I don't know.
That's my tinfoil thought. What do you think? The Neanderthal, because remember the missing link, in Darwin. I don't believe in Darwin, by the way.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't know all that.
Darwin didn't believe in himself toward the end either.
That's true. That is very true. And people bought his BS, you know what I mean? So
You guys are all so knowledgeable. I don't remember anything from school. I don't know anything about anything at all. I listen to you guys, and it's like I don't know anything about Darwin. My
thing is
child
I'm a
probably does.
sponge, Lee. I'm a sponge.
not.
That's the problem, and that's why I go and try to self-teach myself
I'm
things
not.
because
Only if I'm interested in something. Like I have no interest in politics, religion. But if I'm interested in something, I will watch videos and research it like to death, like canning. When I got interested in that last year, I was binging everything. Same thing with dehydrating, but now it's gardening and things like that. But if I hated school, I didn't even finish high school. I got in trouble for skipping one day. I've never skipped school in my life. I skipped school one day in my 11th year, and I got a detention for 12 hours. So an hour a day for 12. I quit that day, and I went and got my GED. Then I popped out some kids, and then I went to secretarial school. So I hated school. So I keep telling the kids, you don't need to go to college. You could learn a trade, go to a trade school because you'd be better off for it.
right now, yeah, because we've
Yeah.
had too much of an influx push on the academic, education versus everyday what the hell we need. What we need is we need electricians, we need plumbers,
Yep.
we need people that can backhoe. These things you can't learn in college.
I know.
Hello, Moonlight Gypsy.
Now,
Moonlight Gypsy!
I didn't graduate either. I had to go back and get my GED, but because of that, it made it really hard for me to get into nursing school. I had to do an extra year of a lot of classes just to be able to get there. I struggled through it. But I felt that everybody needs a nurse too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mhm.
But then I kind of wanted to chase doctors and be a doctor's wife, but then I never did. I ended up becoming a systems engineer wife. But hey, it was all good. There was a plan there. I was single, okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, now come on. Everybody needs a nurse, but everybody wanted to marry a doctor. But no, I didn't marry a doctor.
I didn't marry a
You
dog.
know, a lot of crazy stuff happens in the hospital when you're working in there. People
yeah.
just don't see it. But yeah, I did nursing, and then I did, well, you're required to take your CNA here anyway before you do nursing. And so I did that. I did phlebotomy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went into pharmacy, and because I really liked pharmacy, and that was, I think, the best thing I ever did was getting into pharmacy.
My sister went into she became a pharmacy tech,
Hmm.
and she helps out a lot when I have things that I got to deal with. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and there's so many pharmacists that know more about the actual medication than the doctors, because
Yep.
you're getting pumped by these hot girls coming in short skirts serving lunches, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll write scripts for her any day. You know what I mean? And then of course they get a little spin off at the end. And
Yep.
it's getting a paid vacation to Hawaii
Quick
for their continuing medical education credits, which
Yep.
they just sign in and then they go party, and
Yep.
then they sign
Yeah.
out on the last day.
Yep.
And well, that's a pharmacist's specialty.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys catch the interactions with the drugs that even nurses and doctors, we don't know that medicine like a pharmacy tech would.
Yeah, we used to get a lot of people who would complain about the pharmacists standing there, and they have no idea what the pharmacist does. They stand there on their feet the whole time,
Yep.
checking and rechecking and make sure everything is good.
Yep.
Calling doctors, doing whatever it is they do.
Insurances for people too.
Oh
Yeah.
Yep, they sure do. And but they think they're doing nothing. And without the pharmacist,
I need them.
people would die because things would get through without it being checked. Because after it goes through the pharmacist, then it goes through the techs. And even the techs have to check and recheck again and make sure they're doing everything right. And if they're not, then somebody, they can get fined for all this stuff.
I worked at a behavioral health therapist and med doc clinic. Okay. And our med doc, a new med doc came in, and we had another person that handled just the scripts for all the doctors and the authorizations. She got all the authorizations, and she would triple check these docs' orders, because this new doc that came in was prescribing something for someone that I think it was lithium or something, something major. He shouldn't have been on it. It would have just destroyed him. And she caught it, and the doc was giving her such a hard time. Major.
There's cat
Shouldn't have been on it. It would have just destroyed him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What are you doing?
they will call once they see that. They will call. They're the first ones to call the doctors or the insurances. Yeah, it does get hard, because sometimes the insurances will do things to where we can't do what we want to do to help people.
Yep.
And it makes it hard when we know that somebody is in pain.
Yep.
And we do try to help them, because there are times that we will push through an emergency of, maybe 3 of something here, or something like that. But
I worked as a medical biller for a hospital here for almost 20 years, and I had to deal with the insurance companies, and they don't want to pay.
No, they don't.
They don't want to pay.
You
They've taken so many drugs off the schedule in my insurance that I have to pay, almost full price. But you know, that Good RX has saved my butt quite
Yep.
a few times, taking a prescription from $100 and something all the way down to 19.
Yep.
And anybody can use it, you guys.
Yep.
You know,
I've used it.
I
for
don't
my
know if they
metformin.
track you. They, everything tracks us anymore. Okay. But hey, if
Yeah.
you're going to get a discount of $80, $90, go for it. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
My daughter's inhaler was, I think, $300 or $400, and I used the Good RX, and I got it like for 50.
I really love that Good RX.
Yep.
So, like, what's going on? Like, insulin costs all this stuff, but the COVID vaccine's free. And in fact, you get free stuff if you get it. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, whether you want to get the vaccine or not, it should make the average intelligent person wonder what's going on. Like, why?
Mhm.
Bye, True American Loretta.
When,
Hi,
just,
True American.
just
Bye.
before Obama became president, my insulin was $35 a month. When Obama became president and the Obamacare got pushed through, my medicine was $6 something.
What?
It
How
was
much?
600 and something for my insulin.
A
And
month?
then when
Yes, they
Trump,
give Narcan for free to these
when,
drug addicts.
Oh yeah.
when Trump
exactly.
became president,
Don't even get me started on that.
when Trump became president, my insulin was free.
Yes.
When Biden became president, that's what it is now.
What?
$800 a month.
Shut up. Seriously?
Yes.
Who can
I don't even
afford that for
understand.
a medication?
That's ridiculous.
I'm
Ridiculous.
really sorry to hear that.
There
I
was
know.
one of the ladies in the ladies pool league a few years back. It was during Obama, and before I was awake, obviously. So she was having problems getting her insulin, and she was on a fixed income. And so my husband and we just went and bought the medication. And when she got the insurance information, kind of fixed or whatever, she paid us back what she could. And then we had a pool tournament to raise money for her, just so that she'd have it for the next 3 months until, it was just we couldn't let this lady die. Okay.
Right.
Shirley is an awesome pool player. She's an older lady, but she's just meaner than a bag of snakes, but sweeter than a box of chocolates, kind of deal. And so you do what you do, you got to help people. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Hey, elusive
No, I love
prepper.
it.
I just don't want to see people suffer, because I feel so fortunate that I'm almost 55 years old and all I take is vitamin D3.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so when I see people in situations like that, it actually hurt. It makes me feel really sad in my heart that I have to do something.
It's
I'm one
also
of those
a lot
weird
of people
people.
don't know what to do. For one, just even health wise, but two, even dealing with insurance companies. I mean, I know for myself, I got myself in some bad situations dealing with insurance because I didn't handle it properly. As you could say, Lee, like, it's like jumping through loopholes, and they send out these crazy, messages you have to pay. But then if you rebuttal by this date and that date, and it's like, if you don't do all this, you don't know, and
Exactly.
it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And they give the billers a hard time that are trying to process these
Yeah.
bills for the, I would be on the phone for hours over one patient's bill.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could go to the doctor and say, "Could you change this CPT and ICD-9 code to this so I can get it through for this person?" But of
Yeah.
course, they won't just change diagnoses and things
No.
like that.
No.
Crazy, are you coming up here, girl?
I know. I think
miss
probably
you.
not, because her husband's probably home.
Oh, she's like me. She's got to
I love
hide because you guys put really bad thoughts in my head. That's why I'm a cat with a tinfoil hat.
Crazy Irish.
People
mine
on
over
the
here.
internet are putting crazy thoughts in your head.
Crazy Irish. Blink twice if you can come in with us.
Yeah,
Well,
do an eye
I
emoji.
tell them that I put the crazy thoughts into people's head. I'm the problem.
See, he's just really off the wall about this live stream and stuff. So, but he thinks I'm gonna show my face and all this stuff. I'm like, no, don't worry.
Well, I do, but whatever.
I
don't
can't
care.
because of his job.
Who
You
wants to
guys.
kidnap this space? Please, come on.
Stop.
I would be the person they'd hold the gun to, and my husband would have to decide: do I let my wife go, or do I let many in the county go? You know what I mean? So he would do the right thing. He would let them take me out to save the masses, because that's the kind of guy he is, you know. And we've already talked about it because of his job. You know what I mean? So I'm totally aware of.
Is he a cop?
No, he works for
Politics?
Homeland Security.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why sorry you guys, but people do know I'm real. Like Lake Ferry see me. There's only been a few people, but I am
I've
real.
seen you.
I think we
Yeah.
all think you're real, so.
It's
Crazy
just, you know,
Irish is
I feel like
having,
I'm prepper now and I gotta
That's pretty
hide.
hair.
Yeah.
You know what I
Crazy
mean?
Irish is having Dairy Queen without us.
Yeah, I know, Crazy Irish. I want a crispy chicken sandwich and their fries. Bring it on over, please.
Oh, she's having Dairy. What? If you're getting a Dairy Queen one, is he in the car?
Because our Dairy Queen is about a half an hour away.
What's a Dairy Queen? I don't even got one near me.
Oh my God, it's got the best food.
No, I know what it is. I do know what it is, actually.
I'm pissed off at Popeyes. Boy, they
Oh,
put
yeah.
some-
Yeah.
yeah.
We
That
don't
was
have
so.
that here. I think it's far away.
More of a
Kicking it
southern thing,
Homestead. Hi, honey. Kicking it Homestead's in the house.
Hey, kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody posted that. Somebody did that just to shut that restaurant down, or maybe it was an employee. Or
I'm not really into Popeyes anyway, so.
husband's home. Gotta go. I don't know. Love you guys. Maybe I'll see you
Bye.
later. I'll sneak on.
Love you.
She's so funny. I love her.
Oh my God.
So I've been sitting here for an hour, be pitting these cherries. And my husband came in and he made, so he's like, you never bragged that I made my own moonshine. I'm like, well, you tell me it's illegal, so I shouldn't talk about it on my videos. So I didn't. And he's like, well, I made it. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, why don't you use, instead of brandy, use the moonshine? I'm like, I'd rather I want to do my recipe that I saw on Pinterest, and this is what I want to do. So then he comes in after I do all this, and he's like, can I just take your cherries and make my moon? I'm like, no, I've been sitting here for a freaking hour doing this. No, this is mine. Like, come on.
Well, get him on there, put him in the chair, and give him the pitting thing there.
I don't even have a pitting thing. This is the pitter.
Oh,
Yes, this is why I'm sitting here doing this. You know, I was thinking, I'm like, I should really invest in a $10 pitter?
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't
I'm
have one because I hardly bring cherries in the house, but they're not very good up here unless they're in season.
Yeah. Well, they're just coming into season now. I don't know.
They're
I don't really
expensive.
bake, so I don't make cherry pie, but I guess I'll make some cherry pie filling. But the brandied cherries sound like something that's up my in my
Yummy,
wheelhouse, so
yummy.
yeah. You can put on like vanilla ice cream, like warm brandied cherries. That sounds really
Oh my
good.
God, you're killing me.
Last year I
Crazy
made,
Irish.
sorry.
No, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. I was just reading our chat.
Last year I made cherry jalapeno jam. It was really good.
Ooh, can
You
you
hear
send me
that,
that
Ross?
recipe?
I'm sorry?
Would you email that to me?
I'll,
Do you have a
have to,
recipe?
I'll have to look for it. I found it online. I'll look for it.
Okay, or maybe I'll just look for it. I mean, if you have a chance, otherwise I'll look for it. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that sounds wonderful.
All right.
is.
So Firefly, this is the chicken. I'll put it up on the main screen here. Hold on. Myself out of the stream. Hold on a minute. This is the grilled, the seasoned chicken slices.
What is it season like?
Salt. That's it.
Okay.
Just salt, because I was like, I said the same thing. So, oh, I'm dropping it on my keyboard. I got chicken powder now from that's the seasoned one. And this is the grilled, which I just opened today. Let me find you, They have the grill marks on the side,
Huh.
and they're thinner. So those would be good in like a sandwich probably, or taco or something. But yeah.
Wait, do they have organic options if you wanted or no?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Where do they like get their chicken from? Like wherever, or is it like something known?
I don't know. I never asked. I haven't really nosed around in the website to see if they they give that information.
Just curious. Not that I need to have a name with my chicken, but
I love it though. Oh my God. I
That's
was very
good.
skeptical. I'm telling you guys, I was the most skeptical person. And
because you like to cook, so you're like a little judgmental with certain.
yeah, I half the time I don't even like the food I make.
These cherries are good.
Are they? I didn't
Yeah,
care for
they
the
are.
grapes. I didn't care for the grapes because I like my grapes fresh. So I didn't care for the grapes, to be honest. But the pineapple is out of this world. It's the sweetest thing you'll ever have.
No.
Me and my daughter took the can actually, and it's hers basically.
I made for the first, because I told you I just got this electric pressure cooker,
Yep.
which is super easy to use. Hopefully I don't kill anyone with it. But I made canned asparagus. I don't really like them. So
I
I'm
don't like asparagus.
I like asparagus, not canned, because they're like mushy. But I was thinking I could like make asparagus soup with it, like you puree it. So I don't know, but I guess I like fresh ones. But you know, when you need something, and you have it. So you make do. I'm trying to like can everything that's in season around me as it's coming into season, like doing a little something with it.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of local farms and things here. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. I did last year with water bath canning and froze a lot of stuff, which I still have, but I'm trying to like can as much as I can.
I have so much stuff on my shelves. I have no room for it. I just went and because I pressure canned chicken thighs and drumsticks weeks and weeks ago. And they've been sitting on my drop table down there, and I went to go put them on my shelves and I didn't have any room. I had to move things around.
Yeah. My husband's weirded out about canned meat. I'm like, you eat tuna fish. What's the difference? You know?
Yeah, I'm not a big, I think the cooked, when I pressure canned the chicken breast into chunks, it has the consistency of the canned chicken. So
Okay.
to me, why waste my time when I
Right.
can just buy the canned chicken already done?
Yeah. So what's your favorite meat to can? Because I don't have a lot of experience canning meat.
My favorite meat to can is the chicken bone-in thighs.
Okay.
My God, so
Yeah?
flavorful, so juicy. Then
What
the
do you
next,
use it in like soups and things, or?
what I did, hold on, someone's telling me to check my text. Heather. Oh, she sent me an answer to your question. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Where does Thrive's food come from? We work hard to find the best tasting food on the planet. We only work with suppliers who meet our high standards of food quality and taste. We do not source from countries with controversial farming practices. It's a safe quality foods facility, rigorous standards. We're certified by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Food and Drug Administration. That's all I got.
All right.
Read no more on there because the picture of us on the screen is in the
Yeah. No, I'm sure I could read more. But you're saying the chicken thighs, you do what now?
Oh my God. Okay, so bone-in chicken thighs. You just raw pack them in the jar. And then you don't have to add any liquid or any broth because it makes its own in the
Yeah.
juice, But what I did was I did a little tiny bit, about that much in the jar, of the Knorr chicken bouillon.
Yeah.
And I mixed it with water and stuff it in there. Oh my God. So good. And I did that with chicken legs, those drumsticks too.
Yeah.
Very good.
But what do
Very
you do with it after? Okay, so you take
Oh,
it out of
oh
the jar.
yeah. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I took the chicken thighs out of my jar and I put them in a roaster,
Okay.
and I just dumped the
Juice.
broth in there, and I cooked them for maybe 20 minutes because they were already cooked, just to get them warm. And it was like you slow cooked it all day because it falls off the bone.
Wow. Really?
Oh, good. I couldn't believe I waited a year to try that, to do
Oh.
that.
Okay, I got to do this.
Because after my very first thing I canned was the chicken breast in the chunks, the boneless, and I
Yeah.
just didn't like it.
Right.
So I was hesitant to try any more chicken, but I saw a video. I think it was Linda's pantry,
Mm-hmm.
and she did it. Fabulous. And then my next favorite is the ground beef.
Okay. I heard beef tenderloins that you would do in like a stew. You know, it's usually like chuck beef. It's usually like cheaper meat. But I hear when you can it, it comes out way tenderer. You know, because sometimes you can overcook it. Like when I make a stew, I throw it in at the very end because I don't want it to be like rubber, you know?
Yep. And I did beef stew. Oh my God. I did beef stew. Raw beef chunks. I did raw potatoes, raw carrots, raw celery, raw onions. Oh my God, that was fabulous too.
Wow.
And
Okay,
I did pepper soup too. I took green peppers, and I did some ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
and I made a soup base out of that.
Yeah.
And with the liquid, and I pressure canned that. So
Oh,
just
wow.
have to pop a jar open. Oh my God. So
Yeah. No, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Lee,
I have to start
Yeah.
experimenting with that.
Yeah.
the shredded beef is really good.
What did you say,
Shredded.
Susanna?
Shredded.
The shredded beef is
Yeah.
good. It's
Oh,
really
the Thrive
good.
one?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
That-
buy some more of that.
That's good for people. See, I don't like the texture of shredded beef or chicken or pork. I don't like that shredded.
I heard you say that in one other live one time.
I like chunks of beef, but I don't like the shredded. I might try it just to see, because you know what? It may be so good I may change my mind. You know what I mean? But I'm not.
Yeah,
a
it's
shredded.
good.
Look at that, guys.
Oh, look at
I want to go swimming
that.
in that pot.
I know. My mom used to have a cherry tree, and every year we get so many cherries. We just pick all kinds of cherries. And then my mom didn't really know how to cook or bake. So I remember my grandmother coming over and teaching her how to make cherry pies and stuff like that.
I've never made a cherry pie. We don't eat them much here. Very rare when they're fresh in the store. I'll grab some, but
I like them. I
I do. I love them.
Make that stuff because I'll just sit there with a fork and eat it all like a slob. So that's why I try not to eat that stuff.
I like the darker ones too.
Yeah. Black cherry. I love black cherry
Oh.
vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Crazy Irish, you're awesome. Thank you so much, girl, because I'm so busy yapping that I'm not even putting links out
Thank
there.
you. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Now I know what mods are for, because I always
Right?
wondered why everybody needed mods. Now I know.
That and if you have trolls, but I don't think you have trolls yet.
No, not yet. I'm not that
Hopefully not.
popular yet. I'm not to there. That link up there about that. Yes, thank you, Crazy. I wish you could get up here. She's so good. She's good with the phone. I have my phone and I'm not used to doing things with it. Just calling,
Yeah.
text, and scrolling.
Yeah.
I do everything on my desktop because I'm old. That's what I learned on. I have to have my mouse
Me
with the
too.
wire on it, you know?
Me too.
Yeah, I just can't like if I'm up here on a live,
I want to see.
I can't do anything else because I just get kicked off.
Yeah. So I have like several tabs open at the top with my description link, so I'm learning to copy and paste, but it took me a while. Trust did that, and Trust taught me, and Lake Fair taught me.
I have to do a live. I feel like I have, no pun intended, I got to pop my cherry live, but I'm like
was a nervous
nervous.
wreck.
Like, no one's gonna talk to me. I'm gonna be
Well,
sitting there
that's
like,
what I was saying. I think everybody feels that way, because I'm like, who's going to want to listen to me? I don't know nothing, and I'm
Oh, I
not.
get
I'm the most.
excited every time I hear you. I'm like, yeah, Lee's
I'm-
on.
I'm like the most boring person ever.
No, you're a real person. That's why we like you.
Yeah, Brenda, he would. He would. If he's awake, he would.
Oh, so funny.
But now I got Crazy Irish too. She's got my back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
guys, I'm going to jump off again. I got to figure out this next step of what I'm doing here. So,
All right. Well, good luck
All
to you.
yes, I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
Love you
Bye.
too.
Bye, Catskill.
I'm so sorry, TH2. We just run at the mouth, especially me.
Oh, it's no problem.
That's because I like all of you all. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't say a word. I don't even talk to my family sometimes. I love them, but sometimes I just don't like them. Not the ones here. I mean, my sisters and my cousins and stuff like that. They won't watch this. They don't even follow me on YouTube. They don't even follow me on Facebook. Some of them, they just. I don't think some of them even know I do YouTube.
Mhm.
But that's okay. I like to be alone here and like all right, this past weekend I was supposed to have my friend over for steaks tomorrow, but it's raining, so we postponed it till not this coming up Saturday, but the next one, because Chris has to work this Saturday to make up for tomorrow being off for Memorial Weekend. And so she's coming over to have steaks and all that, but it's like it's nothing against her. I just don't like to entertain. You know what I mean? I'm not into that anymore. You know? And I haven't seen her for a year in person because of COVID. And she works in a factory, so I don't want to be around people that are around a lot of other people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I managed to stay healthy. So
Right.
if it's going to be nice, she'll go outside. She's not coming in the house. She already knows that. So we'll sit outside and we'll be up far enough apart because I've stayed healthy and I want to stay that way.
Right.
Firefly, you leaving? You should come up here. Were you busy? Crazy Irish is doing dishes. Yeah, I can't believe I already been on here an hour and a half.
Already?
Yeah, it goes by fast. I think Chris is building the stairs for our bulkhead. You know how if you saw our videos, there was some stairs that come out through the bulkhead and they are old. They've been here for 60 years. So he wanted to replace the stairs. I think that's what he's doing. I just saw him walk by earlier with wood. And this is the stuff I wanted to get videos of, and he don't tell me when he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to show you a finished video. No before, because he didn't tell me he was doing it.
Well, I gotta go get some work done, so I'm gonna get off of here.
Okay, TH2.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sign out too because I'm going to start dinner. I'm thinking of I'm going to use my chicken slices and I'm going to make I usually make a chicken and rice dish. It's like chicken breast or chicken thighs cut up with minced garlic and some oil and just get that. And then I make white rice and I make enough of the little bit of broth with the oil and butter to pour over the rice with the chicken. I think I'm going to, because that's my kid's favorite. So I think I'm going to try it with the already done chicken. See how
that sounds good.
Because there's never leftovers when I make it. Huh?
I'm gonna make some habanero chili.
Habanero. Oh, you're trying.
Yeah. I don't really care for meat. I think I don't know how everybody got it mixed up, but I like the beans. I just don't like the meat. So the hamburger in it. So I've switched it and I'm gonna put stew meat in it. Some
Ooh.
beef. And
I'm good with everything but the habanero. You're going to try to kill me.
well, you can control the heat, you know. And but yeah, so I can make that video for Bigfoot.
Hello.
Oh yeah. I
Hi,
forgot all about
Firefly.
that.
Hi there, guys. It's freezing here.
It's cold here. I have the heat on.
Do you? We have a pellet stove, so I'm like, put your blankets on.
Yeah. Well, they're coming to deliver a new oil tank
Oh, yeah.
in July because of the one that we had installed. It slipped going down those stairs that he's replacing,
Yeah,
and it got dented.
right?
So they're replacing it at no charge. So we got to use up some of the oil.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I've been
'Cause
laying
I
under
I
blanket
filled
all
it.
day.
As soon as they came, I filled it, so it was full of oil. Oh, are you done?
Yeah, I have one more step to do.
Oh, he's done.
Mhm.
So there won't be a video on him doing that because I didn't know.
Correction. I did.
Oh, he did a video, people.
Wow.
I think he just can't have me filming. I think that's where we butt heads all the time. I think he can do these videos without me. I think he just likes not to have me there. Right?
I like having you around,
Just
but
not when you're filming.
well, you can film. It's just
Don't talk.
I don't know. It's hard to explain things when I'm trying to do something. at
I
the same
know it
time.
is. It is. I get it because you see me fumbling through all my videos and not knowing what to say or when to shut up. I don't know when to shut up.
Wow.
Oh, look at all that.
Overflowing, baby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think ours overflowed too. I haven't gone out there.
No.
I'd show Chris, but he went outside already to put his tools in the garage. That's
Yeah.
a good idea, putting that on top.
I know, because it was just overflowing and the spigot's busted, so it's just overflowing all over.
Oh, that's a good
Like,
idea.
I'll stick another garbage can up there. So, but this is the first time I've been outside of the house here.
I haven't been out at all today. And my daughter looked out the bathroom window and she saw all the strawberries turning red. So she's like, you got a lot of strawberries turning out there. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. They're not fully red yet.
Ooh.
Those are pretty. What are those?
What?
Those flowers.
Oh, that's the dogwood tree. That's one of the
Oh.
dogwood trees.
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna jump off because it says 4%. Nope, 2% on my phone.
It was nice to see you though.
See ya.
Bye.
Firefly.
Bye.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump off too. So I can go and start this recipe and I can start filming it while the kids are preoccupied in their room.
Okay.
So it was nice. I'm so glad you came on. And Susanna, please do that live streams like you were talking about, because I'm very interested in that.
I will.
I would tune in.
I'll let you know when I get everything together.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to Miss Susanna, let me put her link here. Hold on. Let me put her link here. I'm getting to know what I'm doing now, guys. All right, here's I gotta put your name there. So I just throw links down and nobody knows what they're for. I forget to put who they're for. All right, here's Susanna's link, everybody. Go subscribe. She's gonna have some good stuff coming. And I want to thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. Chris, you want to say something?
Love you guys. Be safe. Be ready. Always look out for one another, no matter where you are.
Yes. And when you feel like you want to choke your husband, just make him go down in the basement. Bye, everybody.
Bye.